Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Will the Premier League leaders seize their scoring chance? Arsenal head into their clash with Crystal Palace as firm favourites, with Opta's supercomputer giving them a 62.7% chance of victory at the Emirates. The Gunners boast a formidable record when topping the Premier League, losing just twice in 70 home matches while leading the table, winning 52. Since their last such defeat to Manchester City in February 2023, they've won 7 of 8 similar fixtures, plundering 28 goals. With Manchester City facing a stern test at unbeaten Aston Villa concurrently, a win could widen Arsenal's lead in the title race, making this a pivotal weekend for Mikel Arteta's men. Crystal Palace, however, are no pushovers, particularly given their knack for draws in 2025. The Eagles have secured 8 draws in their last 14 Premier League outings, losing just once, and their 9 draws since April surpass any other side by 3. Jean-Philippe Mateta has been a standout, netting 5 goals in Palace's opening 8 matches, a feat only 2 other Palace players have achieved. Yet, their dismal record at Arsenal, winning just once in their last 14 away trips, suggests a draw may be their best hope, especially against an Arsenal side brimming with confidence at home. Mikel Arteta speaks out on Arsenal's latest update on Gabriel ahead of Arsenal's clash with Crystal Palace. Mikel Arteta has provided the latest news on Gabriel Magalhães as Arsenal prepare to face Crystal Palace in the Premier League at the Emirates Stadium. The Brazilian centre-back, affectionately known as Big Gabby, was substituted in the second half during Arsenal's emphatic 4-0 victory over Atletico Madrid in European competition. Gabriel, who opened the scoring and provided an assist in that match, is now a doubt for the upcoming fixture against the Eagles. Speaking at his pre-match press conference, Arteta expressed cautious optimism about Gabriel's fitness. The 27-year-old defender was forced to leave the pitch against Atletico due to a knock and has yet to resume full training with the squad. Arteta is hopeful that the next 24 hours will provide clarity on whether the Brazilian will be available for the weekend's match. Gabriel has been a cornerstone of Arsenal's rock-solid defence this season, with the Gunners conceding just 3 goals across all competitions. This defensive resilience has been a point of pride for Arteta, who is keen to maintain this form throughout the 2025-26 campaign. The manager stressed the importance of consistency as Arsenal aim to build on their strong start. However, the potential absence of Gabriel could pose a challenge, particularly with several key players already sidelined. Martin Odegaard, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz are all recovering from long-term injuries. Arteta noted that while these players are making good progress, none are ready to return to competitive action just yet. On Gabriel's condition, Arteta stated, Big Gabby had to leave the field due to an issue and hasn't been able to train yet. So, let's see how he progresses in the next 24 hours to determine if he's ready or not for the weekend. This measured comment reflects Arteta's careful approach to managing his squad's fitness while highlighting Gabriel's importance to the team's plans. Arteta also praised the robustness of Arsenal's backline this season. Our defensive record is top-notch, but we need to keep it up. We're only at the start of the season, he remarked. The Spaniard emphasized that there's still room for improvement, with the team striving to elevate their performance across all areas as the campaign progresses. There was positive news from the Sober Realty Training Centre, where Arteta reported encouraging developments in the recovery of Odegaard, Madueke, Jesus, and Havertz. They're starting to do some specific activities. They're all eager to be back as soon as possible, he said. However, he cautioned that none of these players are likely to feature in the coming week. As Arsenal gear up to take on Crystal Palace, they'll be looking to maintain their momentum. The convincing win over Atletico Madrid showcased their attacking flair, but the absence of key players could test their depth. Arteta remains confident that his squad can rise to the occasion, whether Gabriel is fit to play or not, as they aim to keep their defensive solidity intact. The match against Crystal Palace offers Arsenal a chance to continue their strong run in the Premier League. With the Emirates faithful behind them, Arteta will be hoping his side can deliver another commanding performance and secure 3 vital points, keeping their defensive record strong and their ambitions on track for the season ahead. Gabriel's fitness in doubt for Arsenal's clash with Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have been handed a significant boost ahead of their Premier League encounter with Arsenal at the Emirates on Sunday, with Arsenal's stalwart centre-back Gabriel facing uncertainty over his participation. The Gunners have been a formidable force this season, conceding a mere 3 goals across all competitions, a testament to their defensive solidity. However, Arsenal's manager, Mikel Arteta, may be forced to shuffle his defensive pack, potentially disrupting the rock-solid partnership of William Saliba and Gabriel at the heart of the backline. The Brazilian defender sustained a thigh injury during Arsenal's commanding 4-0 victory over Atletico Madrid in midweek, casting doubt over his availability for the upcoming fixture. Gabriel has been a cornerstone of Arsenal's defence, particularly in matches against Crystal Palace. The Gunners have triumphed in their last 5 meetings with the Eagles, with their backline, marshalled by Gabriel, conceding just 3 goals across those encounters. His presence has been pivotal in maintaining Arsenal's defensive resilience. The 27-year-old defender has also proven his worth at the other end of the pitch against Palace. Notably, Gabriel found the back of the net twice in Arsenal's emphatic 5-0 thrashing of Roy Hodgson's side in January 2024, showcasing his aerial prowess and knack for crucial goals. Arteta addressed the situation with characteristic caution, stating, "Gabby had to leave the pitch due to a knock, and he hasn't been able to train since. We'll have to see how he progresses over the next 24 hours to determine if he's fit for the weekend." The Spaniard's measured tone reflects the uncertainty surrounding his key defender's condition. On the other side, Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner expressed optimism about his squad's condition following their recent defeat to AEK Larnaca. The Austrian boss noted that his players appeared to have emerged unscathed, suggesting Palace could field a full-strength side against Arsenal. For Arsenal, Gabriel's potential absence could pose a tactical conundrum. The Saliba-Gabriel partnership has been the bedrock of their defensive success, and any disruption could test the squad's depth. Arteta may turn to alternative options, such as Jakub Kiwior or Ben White, to fill the void if Gabriel is ruled out. The Emirates faithful will be hoping for positive news on Gabriel's recovery, as his presence has been instrumental in Arsenal's impressive campaign. A victory over Palace would further solidify their credentials as title contenders, but they may need to navigate this challenge without one of their defensive linchpins. As the anticipation builds for Sunday's showdown, both sides are gearing up for what promises to be a fiercely contested battle. With Palace buoyed by their injury-free squad and Arsenal sweating on Gabriel's fitness, the stage is set for a compelling Premier League spectacle. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!